There's plenty of examples, unfortunately, what bad looks like, which is the opposite, which is just talking about the negative, what's not going right all the time, and putting people down for not doing the right thing. And
when we're demotivating someone, what we're actually doing is devaluing them.
correct. Yeah.
Not just not valuing them and letting them know they're valued, but the value that they place on themselves can be stripped away, right?
Absolutely.
This is why this topic's so relevant to mental health and the work that I do and talking about well-being and being able to show up and be your best self. Well, you can't do that if you're, consistently being devalued and having these things, I don't know, not just taken away from you, but shown as you're not important.
Absolutely. And I saw a good example last week. I was out visiting a mine site, and at their pre-shift meeting, the words of encouragement amongst the crew and the supervision and management at these meetings was fantastic. So it was an
tell me,
example.
what does it sound like?
Well, it was acknowledging people for the effort that they were putting in. People thanking their workmates publicly in front of the work group for coming and helping them when they were stuck with a really difficult task.
They're simple things, Rodo.
They're such simple things, but people were going to work in a positive frame of mind. There was an example of what good looks like, and there's plenty of examples, unfortunately, what bad looks like, which is the opposite, which is just talking about the negative, what's not going right all the time, and putting people down for not doing the right thing. But I think in time, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Mm-hmm. If it's all about the negative, you're going to get a negative result. So you've got to be really careful and pick your times when you're having certain conversations.
But I love how simple that was, because I think the difference between doing it, badly and doing, it good is that conversation of acknowledgement and valuing, one another. Because I think change starts from the middle up. I don't think it starts top down. It's nice to have the encouragement, but in the middle, like if you've got a group of people that go, hey buddy, you came in the other day and I was having a tough time and you just were able to help me, figure out the solutions for it. I just needed that extra resource. Cool, thanks mate. In front of other people, that feels so good. Like there's a bit of belonging that goes on there. You've got great, good brain chemicals happening at the same time too. So everyone gets uplifted and catches that good stuff. But it just starts from that simple acknowledgement.
Absolutely. It's not a difficult thing.
But are they seen as soft if they do that, or weak?
No, because with this example, these are all tough, gruff underground miners, and they had no difficulty saying thank you. It was basic acknowledgement for help and hard work. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not being soft by acknowledging that. The positive outcomes from those sort of conversations before people go to work are outstanding. One of the things that we spoke of briefly before the conference too was creating safe environments. I think that's an important aspect, especially if you need to talk about something that may not be all about the positive, and sometimes we need to have tough conversations. You need to create a safe environment to have those conversations.